is, for me, the only country that the government pay for plastic surgery.
There are still so many people in America and around the world that don't want us to exist, that don't want us to shout to the rooftop.
What do you identify yourself as?
I identify myself as an androgynous male.
Today I am at one of the many festivals that is going to be going on here in New York City around Pride Month. Every month here in the United States, we give 1 month of the year to dedicate it to members of the LGBTQ plus community. And every year since 2000, the United States has recognized and dedicated the entire month of June to members of the LGBTQ plus community. It started off as the Gay and Lesbian Pride Month by Bill Clinton in 2000, and then in 2009, Barack Obama changed it to the LGBT Pride Month, and then in 2021, President Joe Biden declared it to be the month of the LGBTQ plus community. And from an outsider of the community such as myself, it may seem hard to keep up with the Pride community as it sometimes seems a bit complex with over 20 different flags used to sexually identify themselves. I arrived to the Pride Parade in Queens, New York with a genuine curiosity to understand more about the LGBTQ plus community. And what makes you guys so excited about Pride Month?
Well, obviously, queerness, gayness, and being fabulous in general, and celebrating everybody's diversity is very important in New York City. Very important to a lot of people who live here, and this month means a big deal to us.
And when did you realize that you were gay or queer?
I'm straight.
And what does it mean to you to have a whole entire month dedicated to the Pride?
Well, you know, it's not all month, it's all year.
Can you describe all the stripes here on this flag? Well, there's a lot of stripes. We've seen a lot of different stripes here today.
Okay, these 6 colors were invented by my personal friend Gilbert Baker, who is no longer with us, in 1978. So there was originally a pink and an indigo stripe. And then, in later years, people felt that the original 6 colors were not inclusive of the black and brown communities, and also this light blue and pink and white is the transgender.
And remember this guy because towards the end of the video, he does something absolutely absurd. And what's your favorite thing about this parade?
Expressing who you are, that's it.
And who are you guys?
I'm a real person. I'm a social worker. But I do celebrate pride and being out and being open in New York City, and it's a great thing.
I had a homophobic father. He's not homophobic anymore. Oh, so that's good. So,
what do you identify yourself as?
Oh, I'm gay.
Very gay. Gay, out.
And what's your message to all the people watching this video?
Be yourself no matter what people say about you. Be you.
Do what makes you happy as long as you don't hurt anybody.
Oh.
This is like something that I own that's tits out and rainbowy. Why not?
How does it feel to be out here with your tits out, rainbowy?
I mean, like, always great. I mean, like, it's summer, the serotonin's hitting. Like, I got all the vitamin D. Like, I feel happy just being outside. My problems aren't problems.
We've heard a lot of people saying, won't stop until there's liberation for all. What does that mean?
I mean, like, that's pretty much what it says on the tin. We need, like, a little bit of joy during these dark times, and, like, it's also to, like, reinvigorate people's spirits. So, like, you know, because this is also just, like, a sort of a reminder that it's, like, we have this, not because we always had a great time. We literally had to fight for this, because there are plenty of other places within this very country that, like, prides are getting taken away, rights are getting stripped.
I made my way to the center of the parade, and I came across a float that was in charge of the parade. And at this float, some of New York City's biggest politicians, such as the New York City State Attorney General, gave a speech.
Listen, I will always march with you and I will give the LGBTQ community stand up for your rights. Let individuals know that we are not servants, we are civilians, and we're standing up for the Constitution and the rule of law. And that you will not trespass on the rights of the trans community.
Let's hear it. It was Trish that helped to put Trump behind bars.
And this will always be a borough that is open to everyone, including our newcomers, when they are told that they don't belong here. May we not forget that immigrants built this nation.
And here at the Pride Parade, I met a lot of migrants who had recently crossed the border into the United States. And be prepared for what you are about to learn about the transgender migrants. So these people are from Venezuela, I just met them. And how long have you guys been in the United States for? ¿Cuánto tiempo llevan en los Estados Unidos?
Apenas tengo un mes, recién llegada de visita un rato.
¿Cruzaste por la frontera?
Sí, mi amor.
Y desde que ha llegado aquí, ¿cómo ha sido la experiencia?
Bueno, a mí me pareció ser una experiencia maravillosa de estar aquí.
And we've heard from various migrants here at the festival that once they get here to America, they're able to do their transition, and their transition is completely free. Is that true?
Sí me han dicho, lo que sí me han asegurado es de las hormonas gratis, sí. Y con el seguro médico me han estado ayudando, que recién lo recibí hace una semana. Y bueno, voy a ver si pruebo esta misma semana que viene, a ver si me va muy bien con ese proceso.
And here, do they treat you better as a trans woman than they do in your country of Venezuela?
Sí, mucho mejor. O sea, estoy contenta y agradecida desde que llegué acá. O sea, demasiado contenta porque no hay discriminación, no hay rechazo alguno hacia nosotros los homosexuales y me siento libre.
When you came across the border, did you identify yourself as a man or a woman?
Como mujer.
Okay. ¿Y había algún problema con eso?
No hay problema porque cuando uno cruza acá, o sea, te dan la bienvenida y te dicen que bienvenido porque ya eres libre acá, en un país libre, con todos los derechos. Y ya uno puede cambiarse hasta el nombre si desea y no te tratan con discriminación.
Wow. And just in case you didn't understand all that, I want to clarify a few things. So this person crossed into the United States from the border and then was able to identify herself however she would like, and then with United States tax dollars, she was able to begin the transition phase from man to woman. And to make sure that this wasn't just a one-time fluke, I asked another group of trans women who also crossed the border. How's your day going?
We are here because trans people need a place in the work. We are here because we have rights, okay?
Where are you guys from?
Venezuela.
¿Hicieron su proceso de cambiar aquí en los Estados Unidos o antes?
When I arrived here in USA, I can find a doctor to hormones, to plastic surgeries, all that I need to continue my process.
So did you do all this here in the United States?
Yes.
And did the government pay for you to transition?
Some plastic surgery is to cover it for the government. If you wanna go to doctor, speak with them about whatever you want make in your body, in your face, breast implants and other tips to plastic surgery.
And the government will pay for it?
Is for me the only country that the government pay for a plastic surgery. In Venezuela, for example, the government don't pay absolutely nothing for you. And it's a benefit for the people trans.
¿Cómo está tu día aquí?
Bien, gracias a Dios.
Bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Y cómo se identifica?
Gay.
Gay. ¿Y
Venezuela.
cuánto tiempo lleva aquí en los Estados Unidos?
5 meses apenas.
5 meses. ¿Cruzaron por la frontera aquí?
Sí.
¿Y ahí en Venezuela usted podría andar sin tener temor como está haciendo aquí?
No. Acá es un poco más libre. Gracias a Estados Unidos estamos acá y le doy las gracias al presidente Joe Biden.
So here at the Pride Fest, we met a lot of migrants from Venezuela and Colombia, and they say that once they get here, they get their transition for completely free. They can go from man to woman or vice versa. You think that's right?
No.
Well,
No.
what about you?
Well, first of all, I'm surprised they get it for nothing, and I don't know how that's true, but if they do, good. I think it's good.
I don't think we should. It's unfair for people. We have a lot of people that live here. They can't pay their rents. We have veterans that are living in the street and everything, and they can't get a place to stay. So it's unfair. It's unfair for the people that live here. You don't mind giving, but you got to give to all.
And here at the parade, you could receive all sorts of free goodies from the stands and the New York City social workers.
Cute little variety.
What kind of variety you guys got going on right now?
So we have some extra large, we've got like super thin, we have some ribbed ones, we have some flavored ones, we have like regular ones.
Oh, I'm probably an extra large. Can I get some of those ones?
Yeah, hey, take as many as you want.
Oh, thank you so much.
All for you. Why go to Walgreens?
Why go to Walgreens when you can come to Pride and get free everything?
Free fentanyl test strips, and we have one for xyloxine.
So here people can get free HIV testing?
Yes. And if they're young, between the ages of 13 to 34, and part of the trans community and a person of color, they also get a $25 gift card.
So much. So here you're able to get free HIV testing, and if you're a young adult, that's from the age of 13 to 34, you get a free $25 gift card to Walgreens, Starbucks, wherever you desire. Your shirt says, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. What does that mean to you?
It means whatever. It's art, you know. It's all in the eye of the beholder.
And then you have two male parts right there on your necklace.
Well, yes. I mean, this is all the action I get all day. Usually, I go home, I check off my plastic, and I cry myself to bed, as we all do.
Really? Is that normal for the people of the gay community to do?
I think it is. I read a statistic that 85% of gay men do that.
Where are you from?
Originally Soviet Union.
Really?
Yeah.
And does it worry you what's going on with the United States with knowing what happened in the Soviet Union?
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible what's going on in Ukraine. I was actually born in Ukraine.
And here in the United States, we're going to have elections in 2024, and a lot of people have been saying we need liberation for all. Who would be the best to give liberation to all in this upcoming election?
It would be Joe Biden. Well, it would not be Trump. I would vote for a turtle before I'd vote for Donald Trump.
Why so?
Because there's no greater threat to democracy than a wannabe dictator tyrant.
This Pride Parade took place in an area called Jackson Heights, which is the area where famous politician AOC is in charge of. And remember this man who explained what the flag meant? Well, we saw him again and he had a message for AOC. Do you not like AOC?
Hell no!
Why don't you like AOC?
She's a bitch.
Why so?
She's a fascist, she's a leftist bitch is what she is. And she had the fucking nerve to show up.
Here, this is AOC. What are you gonna do to AOC?
Nothing really. Wow. When Trump gets reelected, I'll gladly assist in that endeavor.
Really? Do you want Donald Trump to win?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. GBLT for Trump. We are for Trump.
And would you say,
absolutely.
Would you say the majority of people are here also for Trump?
Probably not.
One more message to AOC. What's your message to AOC? Say it to her face.
I hate her guts.
Say it to her face.
I did say it to her face in the parade. Didn't you see me say that?
No, I didn't.
She's an asshole. She's a fucking leftist ass. And when Trump gets reelected or gets reinstated, because that may be what happens, that will also happen.
What do you want to do with this poster? Show us what you want to do with this poster.
Oh, just toss it in the garbage and where she belongs.
And what would be your one message to all the people that aren't here?
Oh my gosh. You know, Pride continues to be a protest. There are still so many people in America and around the world that don't want us to exist, that don't want us to shout to the rooftops, that we are proud of our sexuality and our gender identity and all of that we didn't, that it's not a choice, that it's a blessing. We have an incredible, gorgeous, supportive community. We're not hurting anybody. We're not groomers. We're not somebody that you should be afraid of in a bathroom. We're not all these crazy things they try to say in the media, and these bills that are being passed in the southern United States, bathroom bills, athletics bills.
Do you think transgender men should be able to go in bathrooms?
Absolutely. Well, so a transgender man is a person that was assigned female at birth and identifies as male, so they should be allowed to use a men's bathroom. But yes, people should always be able to use the bathroom of the gender that they identify with, and they should be allowed to play sports with the gender that they identify with.
After speaking with hundreds of people and learning more about the Pride community, I met with a group of men who claim to be a part of a subculture for gays.
So gender-wise, I'm gender non-conforming, sexuality, gay, and as for the gear and pup masks, so we're a part of the subculture in kink called pup play, pet play. Pup masks are a part of that and helps us to get into sort of headspaces to be more comfortable with ourselves and styles of play, as well as like kind of expressing our own interests and like our own sort of comfortability with kink and body.
And at this point, I must end the video. I hope you learned a few things about the LGBTQ plus community in this video. Please drop a like and subscribe to this channel. I will be responding to your comments down below. This is Nick, and I will see you next video.